What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video on learning Java. My name is QDS Daniel. You guys are watching my channel Koraiwood. Alright, so in the last video we have shown you guys how we're going to create our comments through the single line, multi-line in Java doc comments, documentation comments. In this video we're going to show you guys how we're going to compile our source code in our CLI, our command line interface inside the Windows. But now you're going to ask me, but you already show us how we're going to compile here through the use of main. So if you guys remember, here we just put run main and our code executed here, because the code directly goes inside the IntelliJ IDEA, comes and jumps and straight away compiles our code. So if you can hear inside the binary Java through this one, then we're going to see this one. But being a successful Java developer, you guys need to know, say for example you go in the office and they tell you to how we're gonna do through the terminal. So if you look in here, inside here there is a it says Alt F12. So when you double click this one, our Alt F12, then you're gonna come inside the terminal. So if you look in here, the terminal is gonna be starting. So in this terminal is exactly the same as this CMD here, this command prompt here. So how we gonna compile our Java code through this terminal, through this guys here or this guys here. Alright, so first thing first, being a successful Java programmer, you guys should know how the compilation process works, because as I said in the first videos of the Java, because when you have your source code here is say for example now is main.java, then when you compile it, it's you guys gonna issue command java c, then you're gonna put the name of your file .java, then Java, the compiler is gonna turn into bytecode, which gonna make the main.class, and from there one if you issue another command java main, and then it's gonna go through interpreter and it's gonna issue you're gonna run your program. So how we do exactly the same process here inside the Java, first Java. So if you look in here, we have a C, we have a users, home, IDEA directory, first Java. That's our file here. So as I said, the packages here, if you look in packages, we have a com. If you look in here, we have a com Koraiwood. So but you don't see the com Koraiwood here. The only ones you're going to see here is first Java. So if you look in here, it says C users, and you're going to see users exactly the same path. That's our path. That's our path from the C directory here. So if you look in here, first Java, then we have an IDEA out, then our package names going to be here inside the src. So if you put a cd src, then we're going to come inside this directory, inside this source directory. So if you, for example, if you put a dir here, then you're going to see all the files here inside whatever files here. So here now we have only com. Why we have a com? Because the first one, as I said, there is a tree-like folder hierarchy. So if you go inside cd com, then you're going to see Koraiwood. So if you do cd Koraiwood, then you're going to see the main file of our program. We can do exactly the same ones here. So if you look in the path, and if you bring it here, say if you guys gonna go all the way to the C folder, so if you go to cd double period, and then you guys gonna go all the, say for example to here. So now you can work your way up. Say for example you can put a cd users, and then you can put a cd home. You can go into home, so you can put a cd. If it's makes it very hard for you guys, then you guys can put a dir, and you're going to see all the directories, and you're going to find your own directory, which is going to be the IDEA project. And if you look at here, you can find the IDEA project here. So we can put a cd, we can put a IDEA, we can put a projects. Once IDEA project's done, then if you guys going to put a dir, then we're going to see our first Java here. So you can put a cd, we can put a first, we can do Java. And keep in mind the old time used to be like this. You had no choice because we didn't have any IDE. That's when I learned Java. We didn't have an IDE. We had to use here and issue the Java C, which is a Java compiler, and that's the first thing you guys would learn before the Java 5 or Java 4, because it's a Java 17. So that's why you guys got a very faster IDEs, and you can do it with just one button. All right, so now we are here inside the first Java, and the first one is we're going to see inside the source. So if you put it here, make it ready for say put a CD SRC, which stands for the source. We can do our compiler here, compilation process here. So inside the source, we can come here and we looked at our folder here. We have a Corayowood, which is our package. Alright, so as we said previously, so I'm gonna comment here, put a comment. The first one we said that if you have a main, we have .java, then it goes there. We can put a Java C main.java, and then it goes to bytecode. It goes to bytecode because Java C is a compiler and it converts this main.java, which is this guy is here, into the bytecode. And this bytecode, what this bytecode makes it, this call it main.class. Then this one's gonna be, then this guy is gonna be main dot class, then becomes a main dot class when it's in a bytecode. And then we can to run it when we're gonna do Java, and we can reference the main, and then after that you guys gonna see your output, whatever output you guys got. So that's what the whole process. The first one is main, because and make sure that whatever class you guys gonna put it, your file name is gonna be exactly like your class name. So it's gonna be the main.java. So main.java, then you guys gonna issue command Java C main Java, then it converts to bytecode and it becomes the main.class. Then it goes to, then if you guys want to run it, Java main, you guys reference this one and you're going to see the output. It's a long process. It looks a little bit complicated, but it's not that complicated as you guys think. So how do we going to run it? In order for us to run, you guys need to remember your package name as well, because source, the next one is going to come com, then the next one, the folder is going to come Corayowood. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a Java compiler, then we're going to put a com, and we do backslash. Why we do backslash? Because Windows accepts the backslash, but if you are say Linux or your Mac, you're going to do like this. But because we are at the Windows, we do this way. So that's a Windows of going inside the folder. So for example, if you want to come com, then you want to come Corayowood, then you're going to go do the like this. So we put a Corayowood, and then you're going to go next. What's the next? Then we're going to see main.java, because if you look in here, we have a com, then a Corayowood, we have a com, and we have a Corayowood to get to this file. Then because it's a main, then we're gonna do main. That's exactly like the file name. Then we do Java. So that's the name is Java, and we press enter, and our bytecode is going to be created soon. So now, how do we gonna run our file? So to run our file, we're gonna do again Java. So we do Java because we have a main.class. Now we're gonna do Java, then we're gonna go com dot, then we're gonna go this way up. So com dot Corayowood, then we're gonna do dot, then we're going to do main, and then what file we have a main file. So you guys can reference this one as a main file. So once you press, you're going to see this welcome to Corayowood. Alright, so now we're going to create another class. For example, now we have a main, so we're going to go on the source in our package, and keep in mind our main class here. Now that's our main class has been created. So it wasn't showing before, but now if you look in here, that's where we've done a Java compiler, and we've done a main.java, and you look in here, then the main.class, which is a bytecode, has been created here. So once that one created, then we're going to run. Then then you guys needs to reference this one here. So welcome to Corayowood, and you look in here that we are referencing this main. Say for example, if you're going to create another class, so we're going to go in Java class, and for example, you can put a hello, or you can put a Corayo, or you can put, I'm going to put my class name is Corayo. So my class name is going to be created. Look here, there is a class name called Corayo. So I'm going to put a public static void main, and inside here I'm going to put an array of strings, and array of string of arguments. So inside here I'm going to put a system dot out dot, so I'm going to put out dot println, so it's a print line. Then I'm going to put a welcome, I'm going to put a hello all Java programmers. So that's hello all Java programmers. We have another class here, keep in mind, public class Corayo, and my name here of the class is, this one's matching. So, and don't worry about this one, because IntelliJ IDEA thinks this is can't connect this one, because we need to put it inside the dictionary. So, but there is nothing wrong with the class. So we have a public class, and we have a public static void main, which is the main function inside the Java. All right, so now we're gonna create exactly the same process, but we're gonna do in this one. So we're gonna come here inside our source, and we're gonna see this one. There is a class called Corayo, and we're gonna do exactly the same process. We're gonna compile first, and we're gonna say Java C. We're gonna say Java C, Java compiler, and we put a com, and we do backslash, and we do Corayowood, because that's the folder name, and we do backslash, and we do Corayo.java. We do Corayo.java, because that's our file name. You cannot put a JJV or JJAV, or you can put a JS for JavaScript. This is Java. And once we create this one, and now we're gonna come here, and we're gonna see the Corayo class, which is the bytecode, as I was talking about. Because if you guys don't see this one, make sure you guys do this to see the class here. So we have a main.class, and we have a Corayowood.class. So if you want to press this, you can press this, and if you want to see here, the Java is going to tell you that it's a decompiled.class file. It's a bytecode, so Java 16. So that's how, because that's the version of our Java, and you're going to see this one. We have created Java.class, which is the bytecode, as I was talking before. And now here, to run this one, now we're going to see main. We have now main Corayo.class, and we have a Corayo.java. We have two files now. So to run our application, we're going to reference that one. We have to reference this Corayo now. So to run that one, we're going to see Java. If you want to see whatever we have put it all the contents inside, we have Java. We have going to put a com.corayowood, and then we put a dot, and then we put a Corayo, and what's the reference of that one? That one's going to be Corayo. And hello all Java programmers. So I'm going to go through this one again. The first one is that we have say for example here, I'm going to put it here in the Corayo file. So the first bit is that we have done a Corayo .java, which is this file here. And then what we've done, we have issued our command Java C, and we have put a, say for example, we have put a com Corayowood and we put a Corayo.java. Corayo.java. Why Corayo.java? Because that's the name of our file, and Java has converted this one into the Corayo.class. So Corayo.class, which is bytecode, which is a bytecode. And now if you guys want to run, you're going to come back again, and to reference that one we can put a Java, and now we're going to code again. We can put a com.corayowood. We can put a Corayo, and what's the reference of that one? The reference of that one is a Corayo. That's how we're going to do this one, and once you press enter, you're going to see whatever here. That's how it works. And there is a typo here, so I'm going to type it again. So that's what the entire process of the Java, and that's how we're going to create say inside the command line. So if you guys go in for interview, or if you guys go in office or for Java interview, and the guy is gonna the interviewer gonna ask you about how we're gonna compile our Java and what's the process. So you guys gonna you guys know that we're gonna put a Java C, and we're gonna put a package name, whatever package name here. You have to work all the way to your file, the source file. What's your source file? Corayo.java. And after once you guys compile this one, then the Java is going to create a bytecode for you, which is Corayo.java. And now you guys going to run this one through the interpreter, and you're going to say Java. We're going to put again the folder hierarchy here, and we put our file here, which is the Corayo. And now we have to reference this one, which is Corayo. That's our reference here, and through this one you guys are going to see your output here. So that's how it's done through the command line. Alright guys, that's it for this video. In the next video we're gonna go on the packages, and we're gonna create another file, and we're gonna go through the package, why there is a package here, why we have a package, and then we're gonna discuss about the modules, because after Java 9 there was something called Java 9, there was something called modules. So if you guys done the Java before Java 9, you guys, this might look foreign to you, but after Java 9, because I'm teaching you guys Java 16 and 17, and make sure you guys need to know about the modules, and I'm going to teach you again about the packages, and from the packages then we're going to go there in the future videos. Then we're going to dive deep inside the Java. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.